The following content may provoke feelings of butthurtness. If this is you, leave the channel now. Everyone else, sit back, relax, get your snacks, and let's go. You have been warned.
To me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, black people. So my job is to make them more curious about where they came from and their own identity and pride in that identity.
Welcome to Rasta's Realities, a channel for logics, intellects, and those seeking solutions. I am your host, Rasta Kilbomani, and my reality is your reality. Like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below if anything speaks to you. Let's go. As you have seen by the title of Foolish February, typically Februaries were reserved for ebony greatness, even when the greatness is and was made up. We, ladies and gents, or should I correctly state, they have, you fill in the blank, have hit a level of mind control stupidity that I know man and woman are capable of. But I never thought I would see it come to fruition. Shame on me for thinking that by, or at least slightly before 2020, that our folk would have not been so MK Ultra mind fucked. From a diaspora of people really believing that standing brooms was anything but common sense, as if you just view the shape of the end of the broom. Common sense should say, I bet I can make that broom stand on its own and not think it's the moon, the sun, and the stars. I watched how so many were amazed and marveled at science and the laws of gravity, as I pictured everyone who achieved this simple feat. Something that tells me that time spent in grammar school was somewhat wasted. I have to remind those of us here in Chicago to remain hydrated, even in and especially during the cold temperatures. Then there was all in media and entertainment. Oh, the fuckery and the foolery. So many buffoons for the buck. The lambs that follow are no better. It is truly heartbreaking to not see, but to know that they can be better. I don't have to name names as far as those in media and entertainment, leading the ones who watch and follow them, because you know who you watch and follow. I also watch the programming that is associated with media and entertainment work so easily on so many so-called woke people. When I first became aware of what being woke was, even I, Rasta, thought that I was. Until I began to see those in charge of leading the woke brigade falling short, participating in their own forms of fuckery and foolery, buffooning it up while exposing that it's not worth following their tailwind on a windy day. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how can you speak that way when you just admitted that you used to follow so-called woke folk? Well, let me answer that with this. My channel here on YouTube is called Rasta's Realities, meaning it's my reality and my reality is your reality. My reality involves something that everyone whom I've spoken previously about has not been, and that is truthful. My truth, when followed using common sense and the sense of right and wrong, which also involves intuition, integrity, and morality. And a common sense to know it isn't healthy mind healthy to watch so many programs on our people coming from those people. You know who I'm referring to. Because television programming, emphasis on programming, are made to entertain, misinform, and evoke feelings of empowerment, joy, pain, anger, and any feeling that the human mind can muster up. I will admit that my television prospects are in older TV, such as Matlock, Columbo, Perry Mason, The Jeffersons, old game shows, Mannix, Cannon, and Kojak. You get the drift. So without the social media sites, I will be ignorant to who did what, when, and where. And of course, what I miss online, the news sites will fill in. The differences of what you watch and I is that my choices in TV sharpen the thinking muscles, not just entertain. Does that make me better? No. See, that's that truth that I was referring to earlier. Note, unless you throw away the TV, cell phone, and anything related to being in the what's happening crowd, newspapers included, we will be under some sort of programming. See, there go that term again. I must say that we all have our guilty pleasures, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when your ignorance starts to show far too much, it displays how comfortable you are in that bliss. I am amazed when I see something come across my timeline of shows relating to who had what on, said this, etc., and the comments that follow, both with and against the person who posted it. I know one thing, with those who post inquiring posts, that even though we don't have the same taste in entertainment, I can always count on you to tell what's going on. In fact, why would I watch what you watch when I can get the whole television show from you and your commenters? Ironically, I do not watch The Chi. Never mind that it's supposedly about our city. But Rasta is in it. At least 3 scenes. That's if those scenes in the new season make the cut. And I'm almost sure that someone will let me know they saw me. Then again, we live in a society that even when props are due, they are not given. For doing so shows solidarity. Yes, we are here in Foolish February. I appreciate the love and support by you being here when you could be any place in the atmosphere. For the new subscribers, provide a subscription to get alerts to new videos. And if you got anything from the content, comment. Tap that like button. It helps generate these videos to the suggested section here on YouTube. For my regulars, tune in every week for the Friday's Food series and often for new video drops. All supporting links, contact information, as well as supporting articles are in the description below. Let's make a better you and me while making history. I am Rasta Akil Bomani for Rasta's Realities. Peace to you.